The Now Recording podcast is intended for entertainment purposes only. The opinions, beliefs, and statements expressed by our hosts and guests are purely satirical and should not be taken seriously. We strive to create a humorous and lighthearted atmosphere, and any resemblance to real opinions or beliefs is purely coincidental. Listeners and viewers are encouraged to exercise critical thinking and not interpret the content as factual or representative of anyone's actual views. Our goal is to entertain and provoke thought through humor and satire. The Now Recording podcast does not endorse, promote, or condone any particular beliefs or opinions presented on the show. We urge our audience to form their own informed opinions and seek reliable sources for accurate information. By watching or listening to our podcast, you acknowledge and agree to the satirical nature of the content. If you have any concerns or questions about the material presented, please feel free to reach out to us for clarification. Thank you for being part of our comedic journey. And remember, Now Recording is always recording.
Now recording.
They weren't even taking them anywhere. They were killing them in the rooms and burying them in the courtyard.
I imagine if that's the case too, they probably weren't burying them that deep, and it's just like a good rain comes and just all of a sudden just see bodies everywhere.
Well, nobody's going to miss little Sipo.
Well, never know.
Hello and welcome to Now Recording. Today I'm joined by...
Hey, it's D-Max. I'm here, and we're
Wait,
doing
I'm supposed to say my name first.
Yeah, you are, but that's fine. Beavers, you're good.
Now recording.
Hello and welcome to Now Recording. I'm Beavers, and today I'm joined by...
Hi, I'm D-Max, and this is the second time we've done this. Hey, Matt, how's it going?
Hi, what's up? I'm Matt Pitt, and with me as well is the one-eyed wonder, Toxic Piplup.
Hello, and welcome to Now Recording. I'm Toxic Piplup, and with me I'm joined by...
Hi, my name's Beavers.
Hey,
I'm also
Femios
joined
is
by-
still here, right?
All right, so we were talking about what to do an episode on, and we were going to do a live stream on the OnlyUseMeBlade stuff. But I came to the conclusion that we could do like a little retrospective on OnlyUseMeBlade. Since we did one on Flamenco, we could do one on Blade. And Blade's recently been in the news. Now, every time it pops in the news, something bad happens. D-Max, do you know who Blade is?
Not really, just because of what, he's been, he's got going on right now. I've kind of heard his name.
Anyway, D-Max, when you hear the name OnlyUseMeBlade, what do you think of?
Turkey Tom, sweep, 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 sweep.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, OnlyUseMeBlade. That sounds like very honestly emo. It sounds very I don't know. I if I had to imagine what this person looks like, I would imagine 2000 scene kid, something like that.
Wrong.
Exact opposite.
Yeah, close. So he used to do cutting tutorials on his body, and that's how he
Yeah.
grew
Oh.
popularity. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because he only used his blade. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, OnlyUseMeBlade was famous for Call of Duty. He was a Call of Duty gamer.
Oh,
and-
or that. I could see that too.
Yeah. And he was known for just only using his blade, so he'd only use knife kills or whatever. Beavers, you were big into first-person shooters. Did you know who Blade was?
No.
No? Okay.
I only know Blade from now because of Rotten Leg.
Gotcha. So yeah,
Did he only use a rotten leg in the games? Is that what he did?
No, it's a tragic tale. We're going to tell
Oh, there should be a mod for that. That'd be really cool. Just run around with
Yeah.
the leg, just like...
It's
Why
a
not?
truly, truly tragic tale.
Yeah. So Blade was like a really big Call of Duty YouTuber. He's one of the biggest ones at that time, and along with Wings and a bunch of Woody's Gamer Tag.
Yeah.
And
Oh, okay.
FPS Russia and all those guys.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, and he
And I'm
was
sure
like,
some of those guys, and some of the guys that were exposed in that whole CSGO Lotto thing, like Syndicate.
Yeah, like
Probably.
Syndicate.
But those
yeah.
people weren't on camera at that point, right? Like a lot of them were just usernames and voices, right?
most of the time, yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
was username and voices.
Right.
For the most
Right.
part.
So that's why it's some of these names sound very familiar to me. Like obviously FPS Russia, I know who that, I've seen videos of him before, but the other names, it's I kind of vaguely remember it, but I don't have a name or a face associated with it. So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. So he was also really good friends with Keemstar, and those two were thick as thieves. They had a podcast together called the Bad Kids Podcast.
Best Keemstar podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
Unpopular
And-
opinion.
Oh yeah, wasn't Blade in the background of that one infamous Keemstar clip?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are they friends with Alex?
I'm sure he knows who Alex is.
No,
sure.
no. It was I can't remember.
There was
which
a
one it
call.
is.
You talking about the call with Wings?
I think it is the call with Wings.
Yeah, and he's
And he's
shitting
chilling
on
in the
Wings,
background.
and Blades is chilling in the background smoking a cigarette or
Yeah.
something.
Oh.
Yeah. So like him and Keem were always really close, and apparently Blade had a bit of an alcohol problem that started to come out into his career as he began to do drinking streams, which if you're not aware would be you live stream yourself and any donation you get is based on a shot. So if you get like a $5, that's like a double, or you get like a $10, that's a triple, and like $100, like a fucking like 2 shots or something. He'd get completely fucking wasted.
That seems so. I'm sorry, but I've seen people do that. It seems so dangerous. It just seems so irresponsible. Because like I'm not a big drinker or whatever, and it's like I don't know, 2 shots of whatever, and I'm usually like, I don't really want to have a headache. You know, I'm all right here. Especially like because you know how
I counter your point.
Okay, go for it.
It is very entertaining.
It is very entertaining, but
I mean, yeah, I'd imagine it would be because
it's
you're just
dystopian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's like
watching a man ruin his life one shot at a time.
There's that Roman Empire meme going around where all men think of Roman. I can't just help like thinking about like prisoners of war or something in the Colosseum with lions, and that's basically what we're doing to these poor saps that are drinking themselves to not alive.
Yeah. And so Blade.
Hold on. He could make a lot more money. All right, he needs to stop doing these $10 triples or whatever the fuck he does, because that's like 2 triples for $20. He could easily do like $25 to like $40 for a triple.
Yeah, make it worth your while if you're gonna do it. If you're gonna destroy your liver, at least pay for it.
He needs to charge the same prices that you get in LA for a shot. I heard it's like $17.
Jesus Christ.
At least. Yeah. Basic.
Yeah, that would probably be a great idea. Just charge bar prices for the donations. So yeah, Blade had this point of no return when he's drinking, where it goes from he's a nice, lovable guy who's clear-headed and thinks for himself and seems innocent enough, and then he starts drinking shot after shot after shot after shot of what's that alcohol he likes? Toxic
Jaeger.
He's a big Jaeger fan. So shot after shot after shot of Jaeger, which is filled with sugar, by the way. Eventually leads him to the point of I'm saying the N-word every other word, and I'm calling people the N-word, and I'm saying like horrible things over and over and over at a state of repetition where you don't see coming just how fucking crazy he can be while drunk.
He's like he's literally like, I know Keem said this, right? He's literally like complete opposite person. But if no one's ever seen Blade, I want people to go back and watch the Badcast just because of how different it is. It's fucking great.
Yeah, I think there's like a clip of him. They're doing like an advertisement for the podcast where like they break an Xbox in front of a kid and then like slam an ice cream cone in his face.
We got you Modern Warfare 3 for the Xbox. Do you have an Xbox?
Hold them.
Bring it. Look at it. Look at it. They're gonna all be yours.
Why did you do that?
It was just for video, okay?
So I got you some ice cream. Cool.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, not to get too sidetracked or whatever, but I am curious just because I feel like it's kind of important for this. What are y'all's like opinions on getting drunk or being drunk and doing stupid things? Are like, because it seems like there's 2 factions of people. There's either the people that think that like if you're drunk and you do something stupid, that was within you and therefore that's you that actually did it and it doesn't matter that you're drunk, or the camp of people who say, well, they're drunk and they didn't mean it, and so you shouldn't kind of, I guess, judge a person for what they do under the effects.
I'm at the camp as they didn't mean it, in the sense that as long and there's like a threshold, right? Like if you cross like a certain boundary, like being drunk or not doesn't make a difference.
It's like murder. Like murder is unexcusable no matter if you're drunk. Yeah.
But if you're like a guy who is a pretty chill guy, and then after a few shots starts turning into an asshole, I'm still going to consider you a pretty chill guy who just should stop drinking. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, like Blade.
It's like it's a.
Oh, really?
It's like it's a bit of column A, a bit of column B for me, right? Because it's like when you get alcohol lowers your inhibitions, right? It lowers all the things that you put up, right? And that can let your more primitive thinking come out.
Yeah.
Right. And then I don't think that you can hold people really that responsible for what they say. But then it's kind of like you have to add a modifier to it, right? Like like Matt said, there's a certain level where if you go past that, you're hurting somebody else or you're doing something up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then it becomes like if some guy says some racial slurs or throws a punch or something, I don't think it's the worst thing that can happen.
Sure.
Because he just doesn't have those boundaries up anymore, or they don't have those boundaries up anymore that would normally stop them.
Yeah, the reason why I ask is because I kind of want to understand what it is for Blade, because I think that the reality is, what everybody's kind of saying. It's like, it's sort of both. It just sort of depends on the person, the situation. So
yeah, and I would say that when it comes to Blade, I think he's had enough chances, when it comes to that. So if you get drunk and you, I don't know, fuck your best friend's girlfriend or something, I think that's unforgivable. And he's done that before.
First time's free though.
Unforgivable. Also, W Riz.
Yeah, he's
done it. He's had people do it to him. It's just a full circle.
Yeah.
Well, you get what you pay for. You get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, look, like if you know a guy and he's pretty chill, right? And he drinks. I knew a guy like this, and he'd drink and he'd just get really aggressive, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just at the end we stopped drinking with him, right? Because it just wasn't fun or whatever. But then on the flip side of that, you have somebody like Andy Dick, right? Him. But when Andy Dick drinks, shit gets weird, and it's gotten
really
weird
scary.
for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So at that point, he's like crossing a line. Andy Dick is not a good person. There's a very thin like film of humanity chaining in the monster that is Andy Dick.
I almost think that Andy Dick's not a good person sober anymore.
He's not.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is either.
Yeah. It's just when he gets drunk, he becomes an even more of a piece of shit,
He has the perfect name for somebody like him.
Where's he been?
I'm not sure. Oh, no, actually, I do know. He's being kept, or this was maybe 6 to 5 months ago. He's being babysat by some middle-aged aspiring emo singer who puts him in music videos. Yeah, who was probably a big scene singer back when he was 22, but now he's 35 and looks middle-aged, and it just doesn't fit anymore. So so the music was pretty good, but I'm sure they're just doing what everyone usually does when they have Andy Dick with them. They just encourage his horrible actions and habits.
Speaking of Andy Dick, right? Favorite Andy Dick thing, and I've said it before, but favorite Andy Dick thing that ever happened was when he's drunk in that RV, and there's that guy that's passed out, and then Andy Dick starts he wants to feel up the guy or whatever, and then they wake him up. They wake him up, and they're just like, "Hey, are you cool with this happening?" And the drunk guy completely comatose is like, "Oh God!" All right, sounds good to me.
That I don't know if that happened, but that's funnier. It's funnier the way you said it, though. But it was kind of the guy's "Wake up! Are you cool with this? Do you?"
He asked a few times. He asked a few times. All right, and then people ended up coming in. But I think Andy Dick had already touched him or something. I think there was a huge fallout because of that.
I just want to see Andy Dick in an IRL stream. I feel like he's the perfect person to start doing that.
That's why he was doing this.
He did it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh,
yeah. OnlyUseMeBlade and Andy Dick have met. It was the mega powers have,
wow.
with the handshake and everything. They've been in the same RV together.
Oh, that's okay. I did. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Turkey Tom made a video,
cool.
right? Wink.
Yeah. Turkey. Yeah, good old Turkey Tom sweep.
Yep.
Made a video on Andy Dick. So back to Blade. All right, so we got the rise, right? He's this Call of Duty gamer, really good at his game. Going to tournaments $1 billion tournaments for $10,000 tournaments made by.
I don't even think $1 billion tournaments.
Let me rephrase. $10,000 tournaments made by a billionaire. I can't remember his name at the moment, but he was really cool with Billy the Frigid. He did this weird. What's up?
Keemstar was involved with that, right?
Yeah. So the Alki Davis or something like that.
Yeah.
Billionaire who used to do his own little platform where you do crazy shit on stream and have psychotic fits and stuff. And then he also had this gaming tournament in which I don't think Blade won, but he participated, did pretty well. And I think his reputation at that point was pretty good. Starts drinking on stream, then the slurs come out, then it becomes a bit moves to Buffalo with Keemstar to try and help his addictions, and try to get him clean. and they would do the podcast together in person. And he seemed like he was kind of chilling out, and then he moves back. Podcast is over, and he goes right back to drinking. And now he's just doing. Now slowly, the Call of Duty stuff is going away. The drinking streams are coming in because that's how he's making his money. No one gives a fuck about him playing video games anymore. They just want to watch him ruin his life. And that's where we get into IRL streaming. So, IP2.
Oh,
what?
I was saying, let's go.
Oh, I thought you said, whoa. All right, so IP2, Ice Poseidon, is the Howard Stern of IRL streaming. I would say you can make the argument that he is the inventor. He basically invented IRL streaming the way it is because during Twitch's time, like maybe 6 years ago, you could not stream anything. You could only stream anything. You could only stream video games. You could not do anything else. You couldn't paint your face. You couldn't walk around on stream. You could only do video games.
You couldn't even twerk.
Yeah,
I remember that time.
Ice found a loophole. He started doing the Pokemon Go stuff, where you get to walk around and stuff, and he just IRL streamed himself playing Pokemon Go, hence creating, the platform of IRL streaming. Soon, it would be adopted into Twitch genre, in which they had their own section for IRL streaming, to which Ice Poseidon would become the biggest IRL streamer and a provocateur, a Howard Stern.
I always knew that Niantic was going to screw us over somehow. The company that made Pokemon Go. I always knew that was like a death cult, devil cult, something. Something's not right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Pokemon Go thing was kind of funny because when they released it, like in that first 2-week period, I remember there were governments, all cities, issuing warnings to citizens because people would just look at their phones and walk into traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So OnlyUseMeBlade kind of gets connected with Ice Poseidon after Ice Poseidon starts doing these streamer houses things where he gets all the IRL streamers into one house where they all hang out. Blade was chosen. Blade was known for his drunk stream. So now he gets to entertain Ice Poseidon's fans, and everything kind of meshes well. Now, how IP2 is created, there was an Ice Poseidon Reddit, and the Reddit started to turn on Ice Poseidon, and they started to get annoyed, and people were getting blocked and banned and all that stuff. So they created their own Reddit called IP2, Ice Poseidon 2, in which they would use that Reddit to basically A-log Ice Poseidon, as well as the people who interact with him. And the very interesting part of this is, so when Ice Poseidon is IRL streaming, he interacts with a lot of people, right? Sometimes he'll interact with someone. He'll get in an Uber, and it's this black dude who's has a rap career, right? And he's bragging about his rap career. What
career?
Well, he's doing the album hustle, right? It's the thing where it's like, hey, get the album. You see this album, it's for free. It's for free. Now you want to tip me? Oh, you definitely want to tip me. You definitely want to get to where you want to go, right? I mean, tip me. Is it one of those types of situations? I've had that happen to me.
Well, it's like a conversation. So the Uber driver's asking Ice Poseidon what's going on with this? Why are you streaming yourself? He explains it to him. He's very charismatic. The people in the chat are liking him. So what does he do? He goes home, he gets the gear, he becomes an IRL streamer. Now he has his own career. So an interaction with Ice Poseidon creates your own career. Now you have something called the CX effect. Toxic. Do you know what CX means? Because that's something I've never really.
It's like an old text, smiley face type of thing.
Gotcha. So CX is what Ice Poseidon would get. It was their 07, right? Yeah. So they put CXs in the chat with Ice Poseidon and stuff. So there's this thing called the CX effect, in which an IRL streamer is introduced to the community, and he's very well loved. He's very well liked. Everyone's loving him. Everyone's talking this person up. They can do no wrong. They're funny. They're charismatic. Everything they do is content. They're just perfect, right? Okay, well then, eventually, during their stream, early on in their career, they do something to piss off the fan. And it could be something as meager as just picking their nose, or something blatant like punching someone that they like, yada yada yada. So the CX effect takes effect in the sense that now all the people that liked him, all the people that wanted him to continue to grow, now completely hate him, are A-logging him, and turn them into a locale. That's happened to every IRL streamer that has ever interacted with Ice Poseidon. The CX effect takes effect, and then you're left with this. I don't know if OnlyUseMeBlade actually had the CX effect happen because he was already seen as a drunk. So I wasn't watching during that time. Toxic, you were watching during this time of the streamer house, weren't you?
Yeah, there were already people who didn't like him, so you kind of already had a mixed bag. Eventually it did like kind of get worse though.
Yeah. So do you remember like any like crazy stuff from the streamer house or?
Well, I mean, nothing specific, but like there was a video you put in the thing, and like him just like pissing off the balcony and shit, right?
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
little shit like that he would do, and it's like, okay.
I remember the groping stuff was getting out of hand, right? He'd go up to a girl and ask them for like if they wanted to get their back cracked.
Yeah,
and then
that was a very weird thing he did. That was a lot.
And then he'd just get drunk eventually and just start like grabbing on them. It's really bad. It's like, look, if you take all of Ice Poseidon's, not all of OnlyUseMeBlade's worst moments and you put them in the video, that video is going to be like 8 hours long because there's so many bad moments.
So this is all happening at Twitch, right? On Twitch?
Yes, this is before. Well, the streamer house was happening on Twitch. This is before Twitch really kind of like made that. You know,
was it just in .tv at that point, or it already?
No, it had already been Twitch. It had already been Twitch. I would say it was like
because like they've always been fairly progressive and like not like I don't feel like they would be very like keen on that, especially if it's like a like I don't know how many concurrent views that they have at that point. Do you know?
Oh, we're thousands.
Okay,
but
so that's pretty big by Twitch standards at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Twitch was more open at that point in the 2016, 17, 18 era. They were more. I wouldn't say they were more free speech, but they were more open to because no one was shutting it down yet. Once you had started having people shut down, Twitch bent very quickly and basically excommunicated a lot of the IRL streamers. Ice Poseidon got swatted on an airplane, which caused him to get banned.
How do you do that?
He goes on stream and says his fucking flight number.
Yeah,
and
then they call in a terrorist attack or something.
They call in a bomb threat on a plane, and the cops,
my god!
Yeah, it's insane.
Did he talk to the marshal, the flight marshal or whatever? Did they?
I'm pretty sure he talked to a lot of authorities. That's for sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So like, dude, Ice Poseidon has like PTSD from getting swatted so much.
How many times do you think he's been like cavity searched? Do you know? Like, can you imagine?
So many times. I can tell you, he's probably gotten swatted over 100 times.
Yeah, because there was a time in like I remember whenever I used to watch like every drama alert that came out, right? They would literally say like Ice Poseidon's been getting swatted daily. Like literally every stream, every drama alert, there'd be a new like clip. Holy shit.
Yeah. And you know what comes with that is Blade also kind of like being thrown into there as well. So the streamer house implodes basically and breaks up. I don't know, how long do you think it lasts, Toxic? You think it lasted like 6 months or so?
Around there, yeah, it's probably a good guess.
Yeah. So during this situation, there was an incident. I think it was a little after, but I think Blade got banned from Twitch, and at some point he's hanging out at a house. I don't know if it's at the streamer house or it's at another house or whatever it is, but he's hanging out at a house. He's sitting on the couch. A dog jumps on his lap. He pets the dog. He's like, oh, good. Pets the dog. He looks sweet, and then out of nowhere, in a drunken state, he just throws the dog off of him. Like, poof, just throws the dog.
I saw that.
That was seen on stream by everyone, and it went viral, and Blade was pretty much shut down. Keemstar pretty much disavowed OnlyUseMeBlade on all, like, their relationship has never been the same.
Hold on. Wait, is that the recent one? The recent clip that was going around of him doing that?
No,
this is a different. There's a repeat. He
Yes.
repeatedly did that, and it's worse too because like the most recent one. I don't want to skip too far ahead, but in the most recent clip, he does that to a dog once, picks it back up, cuddles with it for a second, and then does it again.
Yeah. The reason why they were getting him to do that with the dog is because it's happened of that. Before. Yes.
Yeah.
He's famous for that. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
It's a very famous clip, and. So going back a little bit during the streamer house thing, Keemstar did try to get him clean again. They had like a intervention with Blade, but something that didn't make sense to me is they have the intervention, right? And they're all sitting around saying how much, you know, of an alcoholic Blade is and how he needs to get his life in check. So right after that intervention with Keem and Ice Poseidon, Andy Milanakis, Blade, and a bunch of other people, they take shrooms. They all take shrooms together. They all just go take shrooms. Yeah,
I don't know. Like, I don't know how much I can say that they were really trying to help though, because like they do that after, right? But it was also being streamed. If you really want to go get Blade some help, like don't stream.
Yeah.
To be fair, I've also heard him say multiple times while he's sober, like I want to stop drinking, right? So clearly he actually does want to stop.
Yeah.
But I think he needs to be like forced into that situation where he can't like fall back on it.
Well, if this is his money, I mean, now that I'm thinking about it too, I guess I'm assuming that this guy makes like a pretty decent amount of money. I mean, like, is there even a potentiality that he would be able to stop drinking and like be able to financially survive if that's how he makes his income?
No, probably.
Well, then
not.
that's part of the
You're
problem
right.
too. Yeah.
He has to drink to make money.
I mean, Ice did tell him, and I know this never happened, but if he got sober, then he can come like on stream with him.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, what is he gonna do? Play Fortnite? No one wants to watch him do that.
Well, he can get in shape.
They want Drunk Blade.
He can get in shape, walk around.
Yeah, the only thing he can really do if he wants to like make some sort of online career is to turn his life around online. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that
He could
never
make
ends
it
well.
content. No,
he could
it
try.
doesn't.
I think he can still be a piece of shit, right? But why doesn't he just drink like gin? Like, why doesn't he?
Why?
He's got diabetes.
Oh.
Why doesn't he?
Oh.
Why doesn't he go for a sugar-free alternative? You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
be
maybe
the
it's gas,
dickhead
gas,
online,
gas.
but-
We've met people like that, you know, where it's just like they at some point they just go like, well, it's not going to get better, so I might as well make it worse, you know?
Yeah, but like he can drink whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Stuff like that, sugar-free.
Rye whiskey.
Instead he drinks Jaeger,
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Bad idea.
which is causing his. How's his leg doing, by the way? I haven't checked in on that in a while. Are we
Not
there yet?
great. Not great.
Well, if you if you go into the Blade section of the Discord,
Jesus
Ooh,
where
okay.
you
To
can
the
find a
PlayStation.
bunch of pictures of updates of his foot.
Mm.
Ooh.
It's right at the bottom under host channels.
Only use.
Oh, yeah,
Blade,
he's
dude.
losing that thing.
Scroll up. Yeah, so these are like some of these are like from like 3 years ago. The one with
Ooh,
the one at the hospital is recent, and yeah,
I ain't showing
he's-
that.
Yeah, bro, it's so
That's bad. That's
yeah.
real bad.
Like that is a diabetic ulcer if I've ever seen one. And
God
he's got
damn.
one on the bottom. At one point he had one on the top. I don't know how he still has his leg.
So, Beavers, how much is that?
Yeah, I knew a guy. Bro, I knew. No, never, ever. I think I showed you, Matt, that one time. I had that guy that I knew who he got a diabetic ulcer, but so small on the bottom of his foot,
Mhm.
right? They took his leg off. He got the MAP pit treatment.
Yeah.
Full leg gone.
Wow.
Bye bye.
So sad.
So
Bye-bye.
he's
Yeah,
just probably not even going to the doctor, probably.
Well,
because that's bad. It's real bad.
There are times on stream where like there was this girl named Egypt Beauty. Is it Egypt Beauty? Toxic.
I think so.
So
I think
yeah,
so, yeah.
Egypt Beauty is like this very like loudmouth like girl from Vegas who is looks like a middle-aged old woman who's a bit overweight, who is very entertaining, very loud, always trying to rip people off from what I've seen, like always trying to get some money, and then she'll do this thing where she's like, I gave you this money, I took care of you, now give me my money back, stuff like that. But yeah, she's a hustler, bro. And she got Blade to go to the hospital. She was like, I'm not leaving this hotel room until you let me take you to the hospital, or you let me call an ambulance, because you're dying, Blade. You're fucking dying. You're ruining your life. And so they took him to the hospital during that time.
If D-Max wants to do this when he does the edit, right? Just show people that first Okay, so the last two thumbnails in this docket. Look at the first image, and then look at the bottom one.
Yeah,
I can do that.
This man has been through a ringer.
bro.
I was actually just looking at that too. Yeah, it's so stark, so night and day.
He's got such a skinny face for such a fat guy.
Yeah, he's got that Homer Simpson build.
Yes, he
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Yeah, they say that a lot. But let's do a little game. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is Max, is it A, a potential R word, B, Blade almost killing somebody, C, Blade almost killing himself, or D, Blade turning his life around and finally fulfilling a true and magical life that he was destined to be and becoming the greatest gamer in the world. Which
Jesus,
one
man.
is it?
I almost want to go for the one that I know that it's not, which is D. So it's not D.
D-Max, use one of your lifelines. Go 50-50.
I'm gonna use a lifeline and go 50-50. Damn, those are the two I was going for. Can I phone a friend?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna phone Toxic.
No, I'm just kidding. A.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I just got my phone a friend and A. Final answer.
A is well, D-Max, I'm sorry, but you are correct. Okay.
Oh, let's go!
Yes.
Thank you, Regis.
Yes. In I think 2019. Let me explain the RVs. So RV trips. A lot of IRL streamers do them. They all get on an RV together. It's kind of like a mobile streamer house. And so you got about 5, 6, 7 IRL streamers in one RV making content. It's like honestly some of the where the best content comes from.
It is the most Me, Matthew, and Toxic used to sit there and watch it. Right?
Yeah.
It is the best white trash television ever.
Yeah. It's
Honey
amazing.
Boo Boo don't have shit on them.
Because you have all these personalities that are very, very deplorable all together in one spot, and they're in different locations, so they're uncomfortable, and they're putting themselves in uncomfortable positions, and literally, by the way. And
I love
yes,
the compilations of those things because there's usually like multiple camera angles for anything that's going on at any particular moment. I love it when people stitch them all together so that they're right on track, and you just see everybody like scatter when something happens and then come back and focus on one thing and then they scatter again. It's like I feel like that's the way that aliens probably perceive us, and that's why they've never shown up, because they're like, fuck that. These people are retarded.
Yeah, exactly. So so these RV trips are happening. They were made famous by Ice, had very successful RV trips. Blade decides to kind of go out on his own with his own group as Ice is starting to go on like a little down track where people do not like Ice. They're annoyed by him. They think he's making fake content. They think he's cucking content, and they just don't like him anymore. And so everyone kind of more fluctuated towards Blade, who, although they didn't like him, he was entertaining, and they loved watching him ruin his life. So at one point in this RV trip, and I think it was 2019, there was a woman named Gucci's.
Gross ass name, by the way.
Yeah. Gucci's is a mentally ill woman who does crazy shit on stream. At one point, she actually got naked on a stream once.
Would you?
No.
Toxic?
Nope.
No.
I mean, you said crazy woman. I'm sorry, but
she was kind of cute in certain lights.
Okay, but you started that out, Beavers, by saying crazy woman. I just feel like it's like if you have a rating scale of 1 to 10 for a woman, crazy woman is like -5. You know what I mean?
It was less the crazy, it was more the smelly.
Smelly?
Right?
Yeah.
You look at her and you just know she stinks. She didn't shower. She wore the same shirt over and over again.
She's got a very adorable voice, though. She sounds like Joan Cusack. So, I mean, she's got that.
No.
How is that adorable?
Her voice is all
Joan Cusack. Not John. Joan. Joan Cusack.
Oh, Joan. I thought you said John Cusack. I'm like, what the hell?
No.
I was like, she sounds like John Cusack.
No, the sister.
Okay, I got it. Okay, that's better. Yeah.
So they're in the RV. Toxic, help me out. Who's the Denmark guy?
Bjorn.
I'm drawing Bjorn. All right,
Love
so
him.
Bjorn, very funny character in the IRL world. He's from Denmark, says crazy stuff, does racist things sometimes, and is very. He has like this innocent way about him where he looks like he doesn't know what's going on all the time. Fish out of water complex. It's great
Like Mitch.
content. Yeah. And so him and Blade would basically, they were like the kings of content for a while, because late at night they'd get super drunk together while everyone was asleep, and they just basically rule content. And at one point, the RV's driving, and it's Blade and Bjorn, and they're getting fucking wasted. And eventually, at some point, Blade makes kind of like a joke, because Gucci's is in the back room sleeping. Now, I don't remember how it went exactly, but I'm pretty sure Blade made a joke like, I'm gonna go fuck her, or something. He made something like that. Or either that happened, or the people watching implied that's what happened. It could be either one. But anyways, Blade gets up, he goes to the back room, and Bjorn kind of like is just sitting there. There is a camera angle that goes, you can kind of see the back room, and you can see some sort of movement, some moving around. And everyone's like, Bjorn, go check on them. Go check on them. Bjorn, go check on them. See what's happening. So Bjorn gets up. He goes and he looks back. Nothing weird's going on from what he observes, and he sits back down. But again, from the back, in the background, you can kind of see some movement. But that could also just be the vibration of the RV driving. But nonetheless, the next day, everything implodes. Basically, Gucci's got into a Discord. Talking to people, and they basically convinced her that she had been R-worded, for sure. She was pretty much convinced, but she would also and then she tried to confront Blade, but also took it back, but then said it again, and then she said she was R-worded by her dad, and then she laughed. It was insane.
God,
yeah,
no.
and Blade's like looking at this like, what the fuck is going on?
He's like, am I her dad? Am I her dad? Oh no, I'm her dad.
So Blade doesn't really know what to do. He just says like, I didn't do anything like that, and people are now analyzing that footage. Moist Critical did a video on it. Medicare did a stream reacting to it. I think probably Mudahar did something. Augie, all these guys, they're not like everyone's analyzing that footage, and everyone's pretty much convinced he did something. Cops were called. Gucci's, cops were called. Gucci's was taken off the RV. They analyzed the comforter or the blanket, and Blade did say that when he was talking to the police, he said, "By the way, I didn't have sex with her. I didn't rape her, but I did come on the blanket before when I was jerking off at one point."
He's just trying to cover his bases. You know, he's just making sure. He's like, hey, listen, all right? I'm just letting you know, all right? If you do any DNA sweep, that's what you're going to find. I'm just...
How many of you in this VC right now would have clean sheets?
You know? Yeah.
I'll have sheets.
Exactly
on
what
that
I'm
RV?
saying.
Yeah, he who is with clean sheets cast the first rape allegation.
Well, it depends how long you're in the RV, right?
Yeah.
Also, I am of the opinion that when you sign up for that white trash RV, anything's game.
Not that.
They call it white trash for a reason. You know what I mean?
Just make you sign a disclaimer. Anything's game in this RV. No holds barred.
So yeah, Blade
out of Gucci's.
Blade does his like some reactions to it, and I think at one point they all hang out in a house and they do shrooms together. I don't think Gucci's is there. She might have been. I don't remember. But they do shrooms together, and apparently Blade has this weird like hallucination, and he actually starts freaking out, and he makes some sort of gesture to say he did it. So that freaked a bunch of people out around him.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. So now whether he did it or not, I don't know. But I can tell you this: if he didn't do it, he would definitely get fucked up and say he did do it. That's definitely something Blade would do. I will say that. But but pretty much a lot of people were convinced that he did it. There's also a lot of clips where there's one particular clip where he's on an RV and he's talking to this girl and he's like, "Have you ever been raped?" She's like,
"What?
No." Yeah, he's like,
"Why would you bring that up if you have like a thing? Like what?"
Well, this was before it. This is just a clip.
Okay. So people are like, I see. So people are like going back and they're like, "Oh, look at this."
Okay. Yeah, it's literally, "Have you ever been raped?" And she says, "No." "Well, you should be." You know, so
no.
Yeah, it's just in his dialogue, bro. He says the worst things possible when he's drunk, to the point where he implicates himself in crimes. But yeah, so I will say that eventually the stuff died down, and this is the weird thing about IRL. They're all streamers. They all come in contact with each other. Gucci's, for the longest time, did avoid Blade, but eventually they would hang out on streams, and they did make amends. However, there is one clip that I recently saw in that documentary of Blade basically trying to flirt with a drunken, passed-out Gucci's on the couch, and it doesn't look good, and it's very stupid.
He was pulling an Andy Dick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it's just like, he is the most cantankerous, disgusting person when he's drunk. He's vile, bro. He's fucking vile.
But all right, but also, okay, let's just I don't want to victim blame here, right?
Oh my god, Beavers. Okay.
But if there's the fan theory that Blade almost put something in your no-no zone unconsensually, right? Why do you get blackout drunk in front of him again?
Because you're Gucci's. That's the only answer. You're Gucci's. That Gucci's is
that's
crazy.
I mean, yeah. I kind of vibe with what Beaver's saying, like, because like at that point it is like that's just like you know what's going to happen. Or how about this? At the very least, what it tells me,
Gucci's is also.
Well, let me just say, okay, well, fair enough. At the very least, though, what that tells me is that like this Gucci's person obviously is not that worried about that happening again. So I like, if that's the case, and if they're cool, I like, who's the victim? You know?
Well, I mean, clearly she didn't remember it the first time, so if she gets blackout drunk again, then maybe she won't remember this time either. I don't know.
I want to be clear.
It doesn't happen if you don't remember.
I want to be clear. If she was R-worded, she is indeed a victim. I'm just saying, you know, I don't know. It's complicated.
Yeah, you guys dig your fucking hole, guys. All right.
If she was, I don't know. Seems like nobody knows.
I'm just following Beaver's plot here. I'm on D-Max's, you know.
If you get R-worded and nobody's around to see it and you don't remember it, did you really get R-worded?
Did it really happen?
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Disavow. I disavow my own statements. I disavow.
Yeah.
It's a philosophical question of the ages.
D-Max,
Answer down below.
Please, let's move on. D-Max, can you guess who was one of the investigators in the OnlyUseMeBlade rape allegations? It's a very famous person.
I would imagine it'd probably be my dad would be one of them. Keemstar, I guess.
No.
No. We're talking about like legit like people who would actually like look into it and stuff.
Yes.
Like
someone
really deep.
famous, someone big famous when it comes to like stuff like this.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, is it what's his name? Chris Hansen?
Yes, it is Chris Hansen.
Hey,
Chris Hansen and Blade did an interview together, and from this interview, actually,
Blade, why don't you just sit over here? Just sit over here, Blade. Just really quick. Just go ahead and take a seat right over here. Just right over here.
This interview actually helped Blade out a lot because Blade was sober and he was able to explain himself. And that's where everything kind of died from there. But the funniest part about that was Bjorn in the background being like, "Oh, Chris Hansen. Oh, you're not a real Denmark. Oh, I see your name, but you're not like us. You're not
A really good impression. That's a really good impression.
Bjorn.
Oh, Chris Hansen. You suck."
Could you imagine though if Blade showed up to that interview drunk and just starts calling him the N-words?
Also, the way he says the N-word is the funniest thing I've ever
That's
heard.
great. Hold on.
Yeah.
Also, side note, is it not ridiculous that we live in a timeline where Chris Hansen fell off so hard that he has to interview OnlyUseMeBlade and he worked with Slug? Is that not?
Yeah, bro, it is.
I'm sure he's crying in his $1 million mansion right now. You know?
Dude, that's the funny thing. I always think D-Mac, you miss so much lore when it comes to this stuff, bro.
I'm so sad. That whole arc in particular is like, I just wish I wasn't.
Bro,
that sounds like so much
Slug
fun.
arc.
I missed that
Holy
one too.
Yeah.
Damn. Especially
that
with how
was-
Slug interacts with me now, it's like
Yeah.
I just wish. I wish. Anyway.
Get around too.
But
I wonder if like he did the thing with OnlyUseMeBlade and he sits down, he's like, I was informed that she was 17. You know, like Chris Hansen's like, take a seat.
Take a seat.
So what were you doing?
Just right over there. Just yeah.
What were you doing talking to the 17-year-old? And it's pretty.
So
like,
I hear you were on an
Chris,
RV.
No, Chris. She's not 17. We're not really
17,
living the
Chris.
glory days.
Oh no.
yeah, so
We're great.
oh, there you go. Thank you, Toxic. So I was just thinking of Slug being like, yeah, so Chris, they're a pedophile. Have you heard of Steve DeLeve? Just talking to Chris Hansen.
Just starts going off on it.
Yeah.
You know, all this stuff that you're doing here, Chris, is all interesting. But have you heard of Steve DeLeve? He's a literal beat.
Yeah. All right. Anyways,
No, but will he have a seat over here? I mean, if we can get him in that chair right there. I mean, we can make this happen. We can make a show. You know.
into 2020, right? I think Toxic will disagree with me here, but the October 2020 RV trip was, in my opinion, the best RV trip ever.
No.
It wasn't.
No. The one in 2018 with Ice, Hampton, Brandon, and all them can't beat it.
Yeah, that's a great one. But for me, that RV trip with the 2020, when you had Baked Alaska, I think Chicken Andy was part of it. You had OnlyUseMeBlade, and you had this Johnny Boston or something. These not iShow Speed. Stop. What's his name? Stop Speeding?
Stop Speeding, yeah.
Yeah, Stop Speeding. You had all these guys, these characters. Like, you had Stop Speeding, who was a meth addict. You had OnlyUseMeBlade, who is an alcoholic. You had Chicken Andy, who is a crazy guy who wants to make content. Baked Alaska, who is a
Baked Alaska,
basically like a Baked Alaska, hard right wing guy. While this is happening, Trump loses the election during their RV trip. So you have Baked Alaska like imploding. So many crazy things happening in this RV trip. In my opinion, it just didn't get any better than that RV trip, because there was a lot of interesting moments that are kind of lost to time because a lot of the clips get taken down. But there is this one clip I wanted to show you guys real quick.
Oh boy.
You don't want to go home, Blade.
Don't go home.
You don't.
You had a legendary stream today. You're not going home.
Not really, dude. We're gonna fucking monetize my sadness.
Oh my god.
Bonds, all right? Don't you want?
Yeah, like that.
His voice was saying that he should be passed out, but his feet were standing up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
that's a Blade special.
Yeah, that's a Blade special, bro.
Yeah. Lights are on.
I love
Nobody's
how
home.
he starts talking like a baby.
My sadness.
Poor guy.
Alcohol to Blade is literally all word juice.
So Chicken Andy, that's Chicken Andy standing. He has just painted Blade while he was passed out to look like Pepe the Frog.
Okay.
And that's the context you need.
Pepe, no.
Don't take my belt.
No! My jacket! I don't give a fuck. Stop doing that, dude! Fuck ass bitch! God!
Hey, Chicken, don't fight back. Leave him alone. Don't fight back, dude. Leave him alone.
Pepe's supposed to be peaceful.
Oh my god.
He swung on me.
Yeah, he did. He swung on your ass, dog. I think he's pretty Pepe, dude.
Dude, this is pretty Pepe of you, dude.
Cool. Blade. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Clean up in the morning, alright?
I'm ready to block.
This is a very rare Pepe.
Fuck, I lost it. Rolling it back.
What are you doing?
Rolling it back, dude.
Fuck you forever!
Working.
Die!
I just need to put something on you really quick, okay? You know what?
I don't want to.
Okay. I'm gonna just go like this, okay?
Bro! Holy shit.
You're gonna all the ladies. All the whales.
Take out my shit, dude.
No, don't run. Don't run. Relax, just trust me. You trust me, dude? Trust me, dude? Alright. That's good, dude.
Here.
It's so good. He's almost complete. He's almost alive. Look at that. I just gotta get the green back up on the forehead. I gotta refilm the green right here.
Sag Pepe.
This is great. Do you want to go home? Do you want to go home?
Now I know why the creator of Pepe almost killed himself, I feel.
Do you want to go home?
I know.
Do you want to go home? Stop moving. Stop moving, dude. No, stop. You're f***ing up, dude. Dude, stop. Stop touching your face. Stop. Fuck, man. I think we did a great job. Give me his medicine. I have a little bit left.
Cool.
Paint his hair? Blake, can I paint your hair?
No.
Please?
No.
No.
I only have a little bit left.
No, cool. Hey, go fuck off. Back a little bit.
Oh, Jesus. You're right, it is kind of funny. It's so short. It's like... Bro.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Stop!
You look like Pepe the Frog.
Oh, neat.
You just won't let me finish.
What again? F you.
Watch this, shooter. Here, I got one more spot to do, okay?
No. Oh, no, down over!
Did my best. You know, next time, Blade, next time.
His expressions are kind of like very Joker-like. I don't know, it's like very blank expressions.
You. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Bro.
You. Don't hit me.
Guy?
Thank you, Angie. You're awesome.
Go. Really? Get up there. Get up there. Scram, bitch. That's right, dude. Don't. See what happens. See what happens.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Blade, I'm sorry. Blade, I didn't mean to, dude.
So poor.
You piece of shit. You're a
Stop it. Stop. 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 You're such a fucking.
Oh my god.
You are such a fucking fag, dude. Jiminy Christmas, dude. Fucking stop. Look at the guy, dude. Hey, cuddle with me down here. Otherwise, back up. Really, 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 really. You're such a nigger. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hey, thousands of you. Fuck you. Fuck you, dude. I will kill
You want to
I will kill you. No, I will kill you, dude. You think I won't kill you, nigger? I will kill you.
Oh my god.
Everybody else
Let's
will
zoom in.
I will murder you.
Did he pat? What the fuck?
Did he just pass out?
He put out too much oxygen and he passed out.
Stop being a bitch.
You want me to come down there, dude?
I don't give a fuck about you.
I'll come down there right now, dude.
Come down here. Get this back the fuck out. Hey, stop. Oh, die a little bit.
A little bit.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, dude, we're over here.
Love you.
Now you can see why he's so entertaining when he's drunk. And Chicken Andy was the best at getting this out of him. So there was something important detail I need to bring up because we're about to be nearing the ending point here. The guy in orange in the background. Did you see a guy in orange kind of holding the camera like in the background?
Yeah.
that is Captain Content. Now Captain
So bad for
Content.
him.
Yeah, Captain Content's this guy from Spain. That guy right there. Captain Content's this guy from Spain who moved to America to do content after getting raided by Sam Pepper. Seems like a pretty chill guy. Always kind of gets caught up in everything, trying to please everybody, stuff like that. Well, he was interacting with I guess you would call her a streamer groupie, a girl named Beck. He met up with Beck, while streaming, and went on a couple like little rendezvous with her. At that point, Blade was in another RV and they were getting close. And while Captain Content was leaving the area, Blade came in and basically stole his girl. And they had like a little nightcap at a hotel where they all got drunk together. And it began a very in-depth, long relationship between the two in which Blade would eventually move in with her. And she would basically be his second half on streams, and she'd get trolled a lot. She'd get shit on, and
Wait, is this that annoying bitch?
what annoying bitch?
Which one?
The one where he was staying at her apartment, and then Blade would pass out, and she would just end up dancing and shit.
No, that was was her name like Trina?
Oh my
That was a
god,
different
that was
bitch.
so annoying.
He
Yeah,
pissed on
was
her
so
floor,
annoying.
by the way.
yeah. That's not her. No. Beck's got like black hair, and just she seems like an alright person. Just got caught up in this,
Do
and
we have
so
a
they
photo? Just want to see if I remember them, if it's the woman I'm thinking of.
it's not the one you're thinking of. That's her.
No, not that one. If there's another one.
Yeah, you're thinking
Yeah,
of Trina or whatever her name is.
Yeah, you're thinking of just like a random girl. That's Beck. That's the one who he's been dating for a while. So fast forward, there's been a lot of trolls in the sense that trying to get them to break up. A lot of trolling about her cheating on him. There was a situation with Chicken Andy in which she apparently looked to have kissed Chicken Andy while Blade was walking by. There are a lot of people fucking Blade, talking about him getting cucked and all this. At some point, they do break up. Like they break up, but they're friends and they still hang out with on stream. Well, Becks starts dating a fan of Blade's named Willie Two Guns, and Willie is a huge fan of Blade. Has some problems. I think I've been told he had a heart problem. He had some medication issues. So he and Becks drive like 14 hours to Blade's house where they go to hang out. To which he gets to drinking, and he just fucking passes out. In fact, we could probably just react to it. So yeah, that's Willie Two Guns.
I'll mute the audio if we need to. It's fucking music over this.
Oh, this music's kind of fun.
Eesh.
All right, yeah. Yeah,
All
you get the
right.
picture. You get the picture. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
the
kinda-
guy's fucked up.
This is kind of fucked up, but yeah.
That's
So
fucked
basically, at this point, he falls, right? And instead of like maybe alerting the hospital, I don't know what they could have done in this situation, but they just decide to fucking do the worst thing possible, just draw on his face, right? They just draw all
They're
over
used to
him.
that though. They're like they did that with Blade. Now they're gonna do it.
Yeah,
this
they do
time.
that. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Blade. That's happened to Blade the whole time. By the way,
He just paused out there. What? Are they just gonna draw on his face now?
yeah, they're just gonna
There's a
draw
through
on
line
his
here. It
face.
seems like drawing on their face is their go-to or something.
Yeah.
You know?
So they draw him into like this weird clown thing. By the way, Blade has nothing to do with this. He's like in the back somewhere.
Right.
Yeah. If you're gonna play it, just mute it. That way we can talk while it's happening.
Yeah.
So he's drawing on the face. Blade comes in. He starts puking up like bile, like foaming stuff, foaming at the mouth. Which if you know the situation, that's a bad sign. If someone starts foaming at the mouth. So they call the ambulance. The ambulance comes and gets this guy. They bring him to the hospital, and you don't really hear any updates from him over the past month or so. Well, it turned out he was apparently in a coma. He was in a coma, and apparently he has passed away. And so there was a... and at some point, Blade has to tell his fans, and well, that didn't really go too well. So I got that video right here.
No. Did he really have to tell him?
So wait, are you telling me that as they're walking over this man right now, he is slipping into a coma?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That he will not recover from?
Nope, we just...
No.
Watch. We're learning that Beaver's a psychopath.
Oh, bro, that's so fucking sad, man.
To
like,
clarify,
imagine his mother's like wondering what he did in his last moments of life, and then she sees blackface.
This is terrible. It's terrible.
Oh, what the fuck that is.
Well,
I'm just saying, it's like morbidly funny, bro. It's like
no, I mean, like it's fucked up on their like. Listen, I'm willing to laugh at them over this, but like this poor dude, man. Like the other thing is too, like how fucked up is it that this guy was that sloshed, and there's like a set of stairs right there. It's like it's right fucking there. Like if he had taken like 2-3 steps, like just stumbling, trying to get away from whatever he's hanging on right now, he would have been down those stairs and would have been dead right there. DRT. You know what I mean? It's so fucked. This whole situation's so fucked.
Well, it's also it's like, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I will be that guy because that's kind of my role here.
Yeah,
right.
You
but it's kind of fuck around and find out.
Of course.
Right? Like if you're gonna drink that much alcohol to where you're like that, right?
Well,
I don't even know if he drank that much. He
might have had something with the.
Yeah, it was like a combination with the medication he was taking, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too.
Is
Is
on meds or anything like that. If you're not responsible and you let gravity become the defining factor of if you live or die, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, there is that point too where it's like, how drunk do you need to be before you're too drunk, so drunk that you can't tell yourself not to take another drink? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I know that happens for some people.
Yeah.
All right, we got another clip.
Also, I don't think you can really be mad at them for this.
No, you can't. It's like the environment. It's just like how the.
Yeah. If you were at my place, right, like normal people, and I see you drinking to that level, I'm gonna step in, right, and be like, "Whoa, calm down, buddy." You know what I mean? But if that's just the vibe and what everybody does in your social group,
yeah,
yeah. Here's the thing, Beavers. I don't know if they're getting mad because of that, but they're definitely getting mad because of this. Go ahead, press play.
All right.
Hi, peoples.
Hi.
Sound weird. I feel like I'm under the weather, man. I look like shit. Been traveling. I'm sleep deprived.
Put it at 1.5.
Sniffling a lot. I don't know, dude. That Jaeger's not cold.
He's still drinking.
I put a little freezer thing.
The Jaeger.
Yep.
Every stream for the last month and a half has been an ongoing thing where people have been asking for a Willie update. And I promised you that I don't have a Willie update, I didn't have a Willie update, and so that's why I never spoke on it. Beck has spoke on it before of what she knows. I'm just going to be just letting you guys know what the situation is. 2 days ago, Beck found out that Willie actually passed on either the 8th or the 7th, basically 2 weeks ago. So...
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he died. I don't know. It was like
That's
either the
tough.
7th or the 8th. I don't really remember. It happened like a week ago, so whatever.
Maybe,
Anyway, more
maybe
shots.
Blade, maybe Blade is just sitting there being like, I'm a fucking superhuman. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like
Aside
that
from
guy
that,
got-
look at me.
Yeah,
Look at what I can
fucking
take.
loser.
Oh,
you got taken
wow.
out by that?
I called the ambulance. What the f*** are you talking about? I literally called the ambulance, dude.
Interesting, this is such an update. Anyone with a Brian could figure it out. Becks said he ghosted her back around the 8th and you said it too. Trying to keep it hush-hush, now running from an accidental death lawsuit. Get your popcorn out like a movie.
I have to say this. In a way, Beck, I'm not trying to be funny here, but he did kind of ghost you, literally. I'm not trying to make fun here, but if you believe in that shit, he passed, so now he's a ghost, so he technically ghosted you.
Holy hell!
I'm not trying to be funny right now.
Oh my god. You're not trying to be funny right now? Well, congratulations, you succeeded.
What's the point of that line if you're not trying to be funny?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what?
But then also, did he just say that he ghosted her
Yeah.
when the man was in a coma?
Yeah, no, he's saying he's like literally ghosted her because he's dead.
Yeah, because he's
a
Robloxed.
ghost.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna go on and say like, oh, I don't want to spoil it. I just got.
Okay, all right.
What the f, bro? Why are you so mad? What do you mean?
Problem? That's the face right now. It's
Hold on a second. Let me go console my crying ex-girlfriend that I missed.
Oh, he's
You
dead. I got
fucking-
him back now.
Really?
By the way, he should dump that bitch.
Beck. That was...
Wait. Was this a video? Oh, no, this is a live stream. Somebody edited this into a video. Okay.
Super out of pocket, super inappropriate. But I told you before, the way that I deal with horrific shit is through jokes. You know what I mean?
I'm not trying
But
to
then
be
he's-
funny, but here's a joke.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the dude? You can't have it both ways. Like, not.
$3. You just made a horrible joke about someone dying in the company of someone who loved him. Brian. You have to stop your dissent.
I'm not mad at him because I know that's the way he deals with situations.
All right, so now go to I'd say about 1603.
Before you do that, right? Am I wrong for saying that he should dump this girl?
Well, Beavers, here's what some of the fans say. All right, this is a fan's thing. This is not my thing, but I think it is an interesting, horrible take, but it is interesting. Her ex-husband or boyfriend also died, and now this guy died.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe she was slipping him the medication.
And apparently there's something in Call of Duty called an ATV, where if you get 3 kills, you can see all the enemies on screen. So people were donating saying, yo, dude, you're almost there.
Oh my god. See through walls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat, doesn't Blade look and sound real happy about it? Weird, or is it just me?
No, I don't. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. For someone passing, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna smoke more cigarettes, Mr. Magic. If you ever say
Of
shit
course
like
he's
that,
happy,
no.
pause. Of course he's happy. You saw how she reacted, right?
Yeah.
The competition's gone.
Yeah.
He's celebrating. Extra Jaeger
What
tonight.
What if he just chose to not tell the audience? Like,
That
he
would
knows
probably
his
have been the best
audience.
move.
That's probably what he should have done.
It would eventually come out, but yeah.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have had to deal with all this.
Now there's rumors that the dude's not dead. That's what I've been, like, I read something.
Oh,
where-
boy. Oh, no.
Yeah, well, there's no confirmation there, so I can't really. I don't want to go into it just in case he's actually dead. So, but
Then they're really fun.
yeah.
About that.
I'm sorry. I've fogged brain.
Anonymous donated $3. Blade, you should just let it out. I know you want to cry, just let it out. It's okay, you deal with a lot to bottle it all up. Back, you should let it out as well. You deserve happiness. Life is beautiful, but you have to accept the good and the bad is beautiful.
Please don't, because I'll start bawling. Please don't do that right now.
People are.
Okay, I'm letting it out.
Do you want to cry?
I'll cry.
I'll let you cry. Go ahead.
Murder donated $3. See how profitable murder is? You should murder more. You will get a lot of donations.
Hey, listen, dude. Willie loved me more than that.
No.
Ayo.
He said it.
No, it did not.
Anonymous donated $3. Blade, you should just let it out. I know you want to cry, just let it out. It's
Holy
okay,
shit.
you deal with a lot to bottle it all up. Back, you should let it out as well. You deserve happiness. Life is beautiful, but you have to accept the good and the bad is beautiful.
No. If you say something stupid, I may slap you, so heads up.
Oh boy.
Poor guy.
What?
No. No.
No, he
No.
don't want to get slapped.
No.
Slap me.
What were you gonna say?
Holy, whoa.
Hey, can you
I didn't see that coming. Okay.
Why is that outrageous?
Sure you want to be around
Why is that outrageous?
on the stage and start saying his stupid stuff?
No.
Maybe take the bottle of this man-child and space the drinks.
No, that's why I'm leaving.
All right, go to like 2023.
What of the year?
2023.
Yes, the year.
He's hugging that bottle with more care than he hugged that woman.
Well, one of them is in a relationship and one isn't.
Goddamn right. Oh, ooh.
Bro.
Nice.
Hi, around the camera.
Man, good. You gonna pee over there, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing? Shirt shopper ass person. I'm a Cadillac guy. Well, that's good, dude. What's the doodles? Hey, come here, dude. Come here. Come hither. Mount.
Didn't a comedian make a joke out of that? Come here, drunk.
Come hither.
Where you're so drunk you just start going, come here.
Yeah.
Rest assured, dude. Hey, you been in jail, dude? I've been. Oz. Hey, come here, dude. Hey, bring it around, dude. Bring it around, dude. Oh my God, look at this stud. Hey, take my stream, dude. Come here. Hey, you ain't in the handicap. You're awesome. Come here. Hey, bring your shit around here, dude.
You're awesome,
my
dude.
life's way better than you.
Dude, my life is like so much better than yours. Yo, dude, come here.
Dude, you ain't handicapped, here.
Holy shit.
Buy ourselves, nigger.
Oh my God.
Hi. Hey, come here, dude. Dude.
There's a part where he calls Willie like an N-word.
Super f***ed up.
Oh no.
Bro, I want a girl to improve my credit score. Where's she at?
She out there.
I know, dude.
Need one too. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, we got some viewers, baby.
Hey, you know.
Be careful,
Hey
Blade.
people, hey, hello world.
You want to take a show with me?
I can't, bro. I'm finna go do this on the slow mo, right?
Well, I have some fucking. You know what moon rock is?
Yeah.
You know about the moon rock? Corrupt.
You got some?
Goddamn right. Well then, shit. Well then, sit right here. Just talk my chat, dude. I'm a YouTuber. Talk my chat, dude.
What's up, chat?
They love black people.
What's up, chat?
They love black people. Oh my God.
Hey, every single one of the person in this chat's gonna die, dude.
Willie always wins, donated $3.
Willie never won, dude.
Good news.
Good news.
You can hop back on his coattails now that Elise is busy posting satanic videos.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and we're gonna figure it out. Whoops, doodles. Don't have rights and figure it out. We should probably get another bottle. We should probably get another triple.
Okay, hold on. There's like a big difference between just slipping, accidentally slipping on an N-word or whatever, and then saying, that's a bit different.
Well, I'm surprised you didn't say it to the black guy.
Yeah, I am too. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's why I don't know how the stream was cut. Like, is this the whole stream?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, then essentially what happened is that black guy just heard N-word in the distance. N-word!
and then he became beckoned. Well, that's what he heard. He heard, come here, just N-words and come here. And then he was like, all right, well, I guess I'll go and see what's going on. Gets up close. He's like, hey, you got something to say to me?
All right.
He's the Batman of black people.
So there you go. So the last thing I wanted to show you, D-Max, is Keemstar calling into Blade's stream. Keemstar has completely... I mean, if the bridge isn't burned already, it is now.
So, hi, Keem. I'm not drunk or anything, but I've got a lot of people in my chat. I'm having a good time.
I'm not drunk yet. I'm getting drunk.
What was this tweet that you made about me?
Oh, about the guy that died?
Yeah, somebody did die, but it wasn't my fault, though.
Okay. Well, let's set up a proper interview and go over it.
That's fair, because I have nothing to hide, dude.
I love that. Just pause. You know you fucked up when they're like, about the guy that died. Yeah, I didn't kill him, though. It's not my fault. Fuck you now.
All the jokes and shit you were making the other night about the guy dying, I would hide that for starters.
No, but that's how I deal with shit, because I make jokes, but I didn't do anything, and it's not my fault, so... You know that's how I deal with fucking tragedy, dude.
So you doing these drunk streams and, you know, people donate money for a drink, and then you have all these orders, and you have a house, and everyone fucking partying, getting fucking wasted, and then when someone does fucking, you know, pass out, you don't take care of them. You just,
Blade actually did.
With them.
No, okay, well then no, Keem. First off, Keem, this guy came to my house. He woke me up. I didn't encourage him drinking the alcohol. I didn't do anything. I wasn't drunk at all. All right. So now this person like chose to drink. We can talk about this on the interview. I don't give a fuck. But this person chose to drink, and then he had a misfortune, and it led to that. But I didn't fucking give him any alcohol, dude. I was sober as fuck, dude. I didn't.
He had a misfortune, you know. He was stumbling around a flight of stairs, and then he fell over, and then we drew all over his face. It was really misfortunate, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do it. Like,
they do it to me. Why can't he be done to him?
I mean, he's dead, so who cares? It's basically how he's acting.
Yeah,
he's dead, and I'm f***ing his girlfriend. Like, what do you want from me?
Yeah, it's a W for me, you know.
Who was my girlfriend before he was fucking her? So, hey,
yeah, it's fucking karma. That guy stole it from me. What do you want?
What goes around comes back around. You know what I'm saying, Keem? You know?
Yeah, lands right on my penis, nice and comfy.
God.
Because about a month previous, he was in a bad car accident. He was on hella medication.
Congestive heart failure. Did he not? Yeah, congestive heart failure.
Congestive heart failure.
No, actually.
I did not know that. Listen, Keem, you know that
Well, it's congestive heart failure because he fell into a fucking coma. Like I mean, I'm not like a huge medical person or whatever, but like is it a far stretch to say that probably helped or didn't help?
Oh, he had congestive heart failure prior to all of this.
Yeah. Oh, so that's what he said.
He drank like a fish,
right.
And then his heart started giving him problems, and he just.
But he went into a coma and then died, right? So it's.
I'm a partier, obviously. Okay, I wasn't partying with this guy. I literally took this guy to get fucking like water and supplies or whatever, not alcohol related, and got kicked out of Walmart. I was sober as fuck. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't about the degenerate shit. And this person happened to pass. It's a really unfortunate situation, but it's not my fault. it had nothing. It had nothing.
All this, by the way, all this is screaming to me is, please don't sue me. Please don't sue me. Please don't sue me.
Nothing to do with me.
So fucking like disgusting. What's happening?
Why? Because I didn't do anything, though, Keem.
Bro, your whole environment created that scenario.
Yep.
No, that dude.
The fact that I don't know if he's too dumb or he just doesn't want to accept it, right? Like if I was in his position, I wouldn't stop doing what I'm doing, right? Because it's my bread and butter. It's how I make my money, right? But I would at least have the ability to acknowledge that the environment that I've created is a dangerous one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not for everybody. Please don't do this.
Right. Yeah.
He should get an AI disclaimer.
His whole thing has destroyed his reputation. His YouTube channels have been taken down to the point where he can only stream on another YouTube channel, and then he has to take the VOD down quickly because it'll get reported.
He's moved to Kick now.
Yeah, or now he's on Kick. So, but like this stuff, it's made him money, but it has fucking ruined whatever reputation he had.
That dude was a viewer of mine, and I met him before. He was cool as fuck. But when he came to my house, I didn't drink an ounce of alcohol with him. I didn't do anything with him. I literally took him to the store to get more water. What?
Wasn't he fucking like dating your girlfriend?
No, that girl broke up and fucking started dating him.
So that's a yes.
How about this, Keem?
Ex-girlfriend.
Hey, Keem, don't worry about it. I'll give you the proper interview tomorrow if you want. If not, but I didn't do anything wrong, Keem.
Where is it?
I've done.
Where's the interview?
Yeah, where is it?
Well, Kite sent me something, but I don't know if it's real or not. So I didn't know. I didn't put it on Tommy's stream.
Well, we can look at it.
Yeah. I do not know if this is real. This is apparently from the
We
PKA.
have no journalistic standards at now recording.
Yeah, this is from the PKA Reddit. But keep playing this. I want to get to the end.
A lot of wrong things in my life, Keem, and you've called me out on a lot of my shit. I get it. but I'm not in the wrong here. So I'll be glad to talk to you
not.
about it, okay?
It's disgusting, Blade. I can't believe this shit. You're still doing this shit. Fucking fix your life, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Fix your life. I didn't do anything wrong, dude. No.
Fix your life.
Fuck that. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
You got to him with that.
He's really defensive. That's the thing, too. It's like, I don't even think Keem was necessarily
Honestly,
accusing him
at
of
this
anything.
point, Keem's a fucking SJW warrior or something.
That's not what this is, dude. That's not what this is at all. Oh my god.
All right.
Not drunk, by the way. Not drunk.
This is apparently a text message from Blade to Keem. I do not know if this is real. This was posted on the PKA Reddit. This is from High as a Kite. Didn't put this on Shop on the Point because I didn't have any confirmation on if it's real or not. But it says,
I just woke up. Bro, what is your problem? What happened to you? I'm disgusted to have ever help you, you talentless leeching faggot. You must be bored or evil. Here's the deal. Fuck off. Don't mention me ever. I don't mention you. You should have necked in the womb.
Whoa.
Fuck your drama alert, which I came up with. BTW, you talentless faggot. The fucked up thing is you were never my friend. It was an opportunity for you to grow a YouTube channel. Because besides determination, you're nothing. That dumb kid at recess that tries the hardest. I grew up knowing kids like you, losers, that think if they try harder than the other kids, then maybe they might make it. You are the equivalent of an ugly B-cupper that thinks she deserves the prom crown. Well,
this can't be. This is
a drunk text. If it is real, it's a drunk text.
This is a B-cupper. No, the B-cupper gives.
Yeah, that can't.
How would this have gotten out?
If it got out, if it got out, it would be on Twitter. It's not on Twitter. It's on fucking Reddit.
Exactly.
Yeah, Keemstar went to Reddit.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
100 of years from now, when the dust settles, people will forget about you. I'll live on. Am so disappointed in myself forever helping you. Fuck your interview and everything you stand for, piece of shit. The thing is, I don't hate you. I wouldn't go to your funeral, though. I'm sure you're going to make a video or whatever. Here is my statement. Willie died a month later from complications from ventilator. I called the ambulance and stayed online with operator until paramedics came. I was sober and didn't give him any booze or knew that he wasn't supposed to drink cause of medication. He was taking Becks waste of a rollover car crash a month prior. There is no police investigation. Anybody saying that is giving misinformation. Double dog toss. I dropped the dog like 2 feet, including a picture to show dog fall was not what the angle is. Same thing as dog toss years ago. Clearly not okay, but not as outrageous as people make it out to be. Yeah, last note, going sober, I've done it before. You've helped me before. Not making promises, but it's time. Shit's old. Every negative thing stems from that. I do appreciate you in the past going out of your way to help me out multiple times and knowing him better than the booze.
if this is real and he called him a fucking B-cupper, that's funny. Because his whole thing is like he likes double D's, right? And if you're a B-cupper, like, he doesn't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, it's part of his like little character thing. So
yeah, I think it was a fan reference. I don't think these are real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
All right.
sad.
Well, there you go with the only.
Maybe they're gonna do an interview.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
The only use me blade or retrospective here. I hope. Toxic. Did we miss anything that you wanted to bring up before we end?
Do you want to like go into like the? I know it's like insignificant compared to this shit, but like the guitar thing.
The smashing the guitar.
Yeah.
The streamers were once invited to stay in a house for a few days after their RV crashed. Throughout the day, they focused on preparing supplies for their live streaming sessions at night, which typically involved more energetic activities. As expected, the crew indulged in a party that lasted into the late hours. At a certain point, a viewer generously donated $50 and made a request for Blade to destroy a guitar that Captain Content had brought on the trip. Blade didn't flinch or show any hesitation about whether he should proceed. He promptly seized the guitar, walked outside and proceeded to demolish it, inadvertently causing some damage to the porch in the process.
Oh my god. No! No! It's not even an electric guitar. This isn't metal at all. You're just killing country. What are you doing? No!
It's so.
That sucks.
For just
Don't do that.
$50 too.
Yeah. For $50? That guitar is not worth $50.
I think that guitar is expensive with how
That's
many
what I'm
strings
saying.
there.
Like, it's worth way more. That's what I mean. Well, Jesus.
We're
Well, you
gonna
know
create
what?
the case for it, and we're not gonna tell Captain, and we're gonna put all the debris in there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, chat. Don't tell Captain.
I'm gonna put the debris in.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Hey, you just Blade. You fucked this. You fucked their house up.
You're having a tattoo.
No, dude. I don't think anybody's getting happy about this situation except for you.
At that time, Captain Content was away from the house, meeting with some of his fans. When he received notification of the incident, he promptly returned to the house to address the situation with Blade. And then, out of nowhere, Captain Content attacked Blade with a piece of broken guitar.
Stop!
Yeah.
Stop! Stop! Hold on, dude! Stop, dude!
Grab the Jaeger on the table. Hurry up, you guys gotta head out of town. Prono Captain is driving there now.
Eventually, through the efforts of everyone involved, the situation began to calm down, and they managed to resolve the conflict. The night proceeded.
Jesus. Well, you know, if he keeps on buying guitars and smashing them over, you know, some balcony, he's going to have some problems with money. You know, he's going to be pretty bad with money. Bad with money, like our people who are bad with money. Thanks for the members. Thanks to the members? I don't know. Whatever, just say the names.
Strictly Patrick, Fresh Brewski, Red Hood, Jacob Thomas, Ghosty, Joe, a.k.a. Mr. Bramey, K-Huck, Echo of Tragedy, Reynolds Hughes, Always Zero, Panic Pun, Everborn, Fanfiction Narrator, Mame, and Stefan Corbino. If you want to be bad with money, you can pay $14.99 a month to get your name set after every stream and after every episode of Now Recording. Can't afford that. Become a Beaver Lover. That's only $11.99 a month or $10.99 a month. Gets you into priority calls. So when we're doing a live stream, if you pop in a priority, we'll pull you in first. And if you can't afford that, our cheapest one is the
who can these days?
Yeah, good one. The Stumpy, which is only $4.99 a month, which is it's the membership streams and the Discord server, and those are our membership tiers.
Yeah.
So, anything else there, guys? Are we good or
Free Blade?
Yeah, free Blade.
Don't drink and drive, unless you're Blade, in which case consider it.
Yeah. By the way, the whole time that we've been watching this, as soon as we started recording, Michael Alberto's video came out, so I'm getting DMs while we're doing this. I'm getting notifications everywhere. So after this, we're gonna go watch that fucking video.
Okay, we're gonna go.
And remember, Now Recording is always recording.
Except for
Bye.